What's up, guys? Back again today. Hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving. As you can see again today, took another win. So we closed this week off with $1,083 profit, so pretty damn good on the week. And account balance is back up to $379, so we're out of drawdown. And just need one more 150 plus day for a payout, and obviously need to get some more profit, because I won't be taking it with this low of a balance. But took 2 trades today. These 2 are just scalps. You can ignore those. I was just trying to get my P&L up a little bit. But first one, $150 win. Second one, $215 win. Pretty good trades. As you can see, they both took. This one was an hour and 43 minutes, and this one was an hour and 22 minutes. Price action was pretty garbage, and the CME went down this morning, so I was expecting pretty high volume after it being closed all night. We didn't get a London session, but it was pretty choppy all day, so that kind of sucked. But trades took long, but they ended up hitting. Bias was good, so let's get right into that. So I started marking out my daily. So on the daily, we have these highs here, these lows, and we had this big daily fair value gap, and that was kind of my bias. And we also had this 4-hour gap. I wanted to see these get filled, as we had pushed through all these highs during the week. And we only really had this low here and today's Asia low. There's no other highs resting above, so these fair value gaps are my target. And going into next week, I do think we're going to end up coming up to test this area here. And then we'll probably go back a bit lower, but I think we'll come up here next week. So let's get down into the 15-minute here. Oh, sorry, go to the hourly. So I did also have this bullish fair value gap from Wednesday on the hourly that we chopped through all Thanksgiving, and we respected it up until Thursday. We broke above it. So in the 15-minute, you can see coming into market open, we had this big gap. Like I mentioned, the CME went down, that we constantly respected, and got this nice doji on market open that took out Asia lows. So the only high we really had was this high here from Wednesday, and this pre-market high here. I'm sorry, that wasn't. Yeah, it was pre-market high. And Asia lows. That's pretty much all we had for highs and lows. Get rid of this here so you can see better. But like I said, we've respected this gap on the hourly, or that, and we came up pre-market, took out this high with this weird gap from there being no London session. And so this was the only high we really had. Like I mentioned, my target was this gap up here. So first trade I entered was based off the fact that we came down, we filled this in, and this is always a big liquidity grab. Like, this is a big draw. When you see gaps like this, price will always at some point come down and fill it. So as soon as we filled it, respected it. I was watching the 3-minute as this played out, and right here we have this 3-minute fair value gap. Turn my magnet off. Right here. As soon as we disrespected this, we got this bearish candle, and we got this bullish engulfing candle, and I entered right when this candle closed. So right here. See on the 1-minute. We also respected this 1-minute bullish fair value gap. Started getting some nice bullish order flow here, inverted this gap. So I entered right here, and my target was, like I said, all the way up here at this fair value gap, because like I said, I was actually expecting a decent amount of volume today because of CME crash. So I thought there'd be lots of orders that didn't get placed in London possibly going through. So I was kind of shooting for the stars, but I also knew day after Thanksgiving it's usually pretty choppy. So I did have very big stop losses, low contracts. I was only trading 3 micros. So my stop loss was all the way down below Asia low, just in case it did get taken out. And as you can see, we came up, took out this high, and we just dumped after that. So at this point, I'm like, shit, I'm screwed. But we ended up just coming down, wicking Asia low, which is perfect for me. As we went right back up, chopped around. Like I said, this trade was like an hour, 20 minutes, I think. And I realized like price is not moving good today, so kind of pussied out a little bit, and I was kept trailing my stops up and up, right? And I brought this down all the way. No, that's gonna mess me up. Let's bring this back down just so you guys can see where I closed it. So I ended up bringing my TP down to right above here actually, and as soon as we dumped again, I'm like, shit, it's just gonna keep chopping. So I had my $150, that's all I needed for the day, so I ended up closing it right here on this candle, which was kind of a little bit bad move out of fear, and I should have just held it, but that was a winning trade. That wasn't bad. Like I said, I kept a big stop loss knowing price would be kind of choppy, so I had my phone closed for 90% of this trade. It was kind of like just a set and forget for both of these today, so not too stressful. Easy trade on that one. And in this next one, I got into a little bit of trouble. Like I said, I closed that one out of fear, and I'm like, shit, my target's gonna hit, as we pumped right back up. So I ended up entering again, thinking this was just another retrace after we filled this gap. And I'm like, shit, we're gonna go higher. Entered again, absolutely dumped on me. And again, luckily I set a big stop loss on this. And this trade was actually like over a 1.1 because I was aiming so high, right? But I got into a lot of drawdown. I was, I think about $400 in drawdown, which is close to my daily loss limit. Obviously at $150 in profit, so I was still good. I didn't get liquidated or anything. But I survived this drawdown. I don't know why price reversed, it just kind of did, but came back up a little bit in profit, came back up, down, I'm like, screwed again, and then we just got this massive bullish candle, and I ended up closing right here, like a pussy, for $250, which again, I can't complain. Still a $380 day, which is pretty good. Like I said, I finished with $1,100 on the week. Didn't have a single red day. But look what happens right after I close it. It's like the market knew I closed it, and it basically ran right to my TP, which would have been a $900 trade. And I got $250 out of it. Sucks, but win's a win. And like I said, there was a lot of drawdown, so the fact I even got back up here was I was happy with that. So this one, there's not many confluence to go over. It was basically just a re-entry off this first trade I took. What I should have done is I should have just stayed in this trade for 4 hours and left my TP, rode it all the way up here. Would have been like a $1,400, $1,500 day, which would have been nice, but That's one thing I'm trying to work on, is holding my winning trades longer. That's the one thing I'm kind of messing up on right now. My risk management's pretty good, my setups are good, my entries are good. It's just fear and greed kind of mixed together that's messing me up right now. But I'm working on that as we go. And like I said, we had 4 green days this week. I mean, this day is when Top Step crashed. Oh yeah, I forgot. They did get rid of those negative trades that I was talking about in the last recap. So I ended $32 positive on the day because I got screwed over because the site went down. I actually was minus 500 till they removed those 2 days because I couldn't close any trades in profit. This should have been like a $600 day, but I got screwed by Top Step on that one, which is whatever. But 4 green days, almost $1,100 in profit, pretty damn good. So we just need to keep that up and do it again next week. And I'll probably be requesting a payout after that if I can stay consistent. And I think I figured out my contract sizing now. I keep it 5 micros and under, and it gives me a decent amount of breathing room. Like today, like I said, I can keep my stop losses big and not lose a crazy amount of money even if this hits my stop loss. So I'm learning as we go. This is my first funded account I've actually held for more than 2 days. So we're getting better as we go. I'm still making some mistakes, but it's getting better. And I'm starting to feel more confident. So yeah, it is on Monday. It is start of December. December price action is always a little bit, I want to say, not the best. So I'm going to be sticking with the same strategy, keeping bigger stop losses and aiming for smaller profit targets, just staying consistent, because the goal is to have multiple funded accounts, copy trading, where I can take $1,000 payout and it ends up being a $5,000 payout because it's across 5 accounts. That's the goal. Once I get a payout on this one, it's going to go back into more fundeds. So we'll get to that when it happens, but as of right now, that's a pretty good way to end the week. And we'll see how Monday goes. I don't know what we got for news. We got 1 red folder on Monday, so we should have decent price action. FOMC speech on Tuesday. Non-farm employment on Wednesday. Unemployment claims on Thursday. Price index on Friday. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty interesting week next week. Hopefully we can go get some big wins out of a few of these days. That would be nice. And I'm aiming to take the payout by Friday if everything goes good. So we'll see. But I think that's going to wrap it up for today's video. So I'll catch you guys on Monday, and enjoy your weekend. Take a break from the charts, and let's get back to it next week and keep the win streak going. That being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.